What's up, YouTube? Top City 5401 here. Gonna do another binder showcase. This binder is gonna feature Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr. Two guys I always collected throughout my childhood, so I've always added cards of them to my collection. This is that Fleer Ultra 12 card set. I actually have one of the autographs, pack-issued autographs from that set as well. Really cool card. Tony Gwynn, one of my all-time favorites. Always winning batting titles during my childhood, and a thrill to listen to him talk about baseball, talk about hitting. I've talked about this before, I believe, but there is an interview with Tony Gwynn and Ted Williams talking about the art of hitting. I believe it was around 1999-2000 during that all-century team, all-star game. Somewhere around that era is when that interview came out, and it is fascinating to listen to Gwynn and Williams talk hitting. They called him Mr. Padre. And whenever I get a unique Gwynn card, I typically hold on to it. They stay in the collection. But really enjoy the binder cards as well. As I got several autographs and relic rookies and really nice 90s inserts of Tony Gwynn. As you guys know, he played during the golden age of inserts. And that is circa 93 through like 2004. I like to call that the golden age of inserts. Some nice looking cards. And it's cool because Gwynn was with the same team his entire career. That's kind of the theme of this binder. Guys with 3,000 hits that played during my childhood into my early adulthood, that stayed with the same team their entire career. Love those minis. Minis for the win. All the 86 reprints. That's actually a Tiffany copy of 86 Topps. I guess I do have an 86 Topps Gwynn, but it's in my complete set, not in my binder. Man, guys, how many of you guys correlated hand sets back in the 80s? Comment down below. I correlated all kinds of sets. Between 1983 and 1990 is when I put most of my sets together. And then when my son was young, we put the 07 through like 2010, 2011, 2012 maybe sets together as well. Topps flagship. Love all those inserts. Very cool. Of Tony Giggity Gwynn. And some nice inserts in there. Now moving on to Cal Ripken. I got a lot of Ripken cards, so I'm going to go through these quick. Love those old O-Pee-Chee cards. I know I've talked about them before. As you can see, I have several of the O-Pee-Chees of Cal Ripken. He was always a big star throughout the 80s. And then when that streak started to develop, that's when Ripken went from great shortstop, MVP guy. There we go, the 83 Topps. That card brings back a lot of memories into a legend. And there was a long period of time where Ripken was one of the top guys in the 90s card category. His collectability has since slid because I think about 3 or 4 giant Cal Ripken collections got sold off, so it kind of flooded the market. Now he's more run-of-the-mill, but there was a time where his cards had a super premium. They were priced at Griffey or higher, but not anymore. But man, I just enjoy collecting all the Ripken. There we go. 2632. Imagine playing in 2,632 consecutive games. Now, if a player plays an entire season, it's like, whoa. I know Matt Olson. Chapman, excuse me, Marcus Simeon. There's a few guys that can play an entire season without missing a game. But it's very few and far between. You don't see that much anymore. And that's what that'll, as the years go on, that's a cool card right there. That'll make the Ripken streak much more impressive. God, I love minis. I love mini cards, guys. I know a lot of people don't like the miniatures, but man, I love them. Who remembers these ovation cards with the embossed baseball? So sick. Man, that's what I love about the 90s and early 2000s. All the competition, all the different types of cards. So cool, man. Guys, I love baseball cards. I like looking at them, talking about them, showing them off. And I want to thank everybody that's been commenting on my binder videos. That's kind of motivated me to continue to make binder videos. It's just a lot of fun. And you know what? I'm going to challenge everybody. Everybody watching my binder videos, please upload some binders that you have, because I would love to watch them. I really enjoy looking through cool collections and binders. It's just a lot of fun, man. I got 30 or 40 binders like this of just cool stuff. Check out that shine post-career Panini action. Gotta love that shine. Man, and then inserts from the 90s. So cool, man. That's a steel card right there from 96 Leaf. That's when he broke the record, 21-31. So Ripken broke the record, and then he went on to play like another 500 games straight. Incredible, incredible record. The streak. You can call Ripken the streak, the freak. I mean, how do you play that many games in a row? That card is sick. High praise. Yes, Ripken, high praise for the win. Love those EX. That's a 97 EX. Man, those cards are so beautiful. That's a base card, guys. I mean, let's just look at it. From the 90s. That is a base card. That is not an insert. It's a base card. You just don't see that kind of stuff anymore. I'll actually put that back later. I don't want to ruin it. Putting it back on this video. Just wanted to pull that one out. One of I mean, God, I remember these are like junk packs back in the days, but these Metal Universe cards are so cool. That's when Fleer was bought by Marvel, I believe is what happened. And then they started making those Metal Universe cards. So sick, that Pinnacle. Look at that shine. Minis, all kinds of variety in this binder. Got a pretty cool Cal Ripken Jr. collection. Didn't realize how cool it was. I haven't looked through this binder in a while. So I'm having a blast, guys. These are all different. Let's figure out what is the difference between the three of them. Well, probably there's a couple of reprints. That's exactly right. A reprint, an original. Why would they reprint this card so much? Who knows? I don't know. The old hologram cards, so sick. These cards are really sick. I mean, here's another example of just, I mean, I'm going to take it out. Just how awesome 90s cards are. Magnetic Field. I mean, that's just a low-end insert, but it's so sick looking. Man, all right. Why? All right. Man, check it out, guys. Look at that shine. Man, that card is excellent. Love it. Just love it. But, I mean, you could put stuff like this in your binders if you're putting together a nice player collection and you don't want to put them all in top loaders. Man, that card is sick. I'll put that one away later, too. I've learned don't put cards back where you're doing a video because you might ruin them. I don't want to ruin anything. So that'll pretty much wrap up the Ripkens. This whole set was numbered. One of the first all-numbered sets. 7,000, 9,000. High print run, but lots of cards. So there we go, guys. That is the Cal Ripken Jr. and Tony Gwynn collection. Guys, I will always collect. I'll always add them to my collection. Thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, until next time, happy collecting.